Where's my PowerPoint back out? All right. So, that you're not walking out empty-handed. Oh, no. We're going to do a give one, get one. How many of you are familiar with that strategy? Give one, get one. You're going to write down examples of ways that you have used differentiation in your classroom or ideas that you now have about using differentiation in the classroom. So I'm going to give you about 2 or 3 minutes to just quickly do another quick write to jot down some ideas. How can you differentiate some things in your classroom, or how have you already used differentiation in your classroom? And before we leave, we're going to exchange one idea with 3 different people. So if you're get a chance to write down as many as you can. All right, so the way that give one, get one works, you're going to share with at least 3 people sitting around you. Give them an idea of how you will use differentiation and get one idea from them. So that way you can develop a list of resources there. Okay? Go ahead and share with your neighbors. I'm glad you mentioned that because another good way of differentiation, if you don't have a strong reader, that's readiness, you can go through. I do Socratic seminars in my classroom. Are anyone familiar with a Socratic seminar? Socratic seminar, you give the students a text to read. And the last one I did, I think, was on mean, median, and mode, finding the central tendencies. And I gave them an article about how the median was used to determine the average. And was that truly the best central tendency to use? Well, I had my ESOL kids and my low readers that saw this huge 2-page front and back article, and they freaked out whenever they saw the 8-point font. So I actually went through and I highlighted on their copies and I underlined some key things that they needed to know, and I gave them those copies. Now did the students look and say, why is his highlighted? Why is they got writing on theirs? And I said, well, it's used. That must have been from another class. I don't know. so you know, and I said, well, you feel free. I said, you can write on yours. Highlight it. Make some marks, whatever you need to. I had plenty of copies. I knew, that would be okay. So if you need to offer that scaffolding, that is a great suggestion to highlight. And again, that Web 2.0 class yesterday was phenomenal because it actually gave us a web resource that you could highlight and give the kids that web resource as well with it already highlighted. So I highly recommend that Web 2.0 class if you guys didn't get a chance to sit in on that. All right, other ideas for differentiation that you want to share real quick? Yes?
I'm not a mapping person, so that's why I'm here. No idea what people are talking about that. I taught language arts for a number of years, and I guess with a novel study, culminating activity, you could do an essay, a poem, take a picture. I got some of the coolest art projects, and a lot of clay stuff, so I guess that goes with interest and learning style.
Mm-hmm. When I taught science, I did the mitosis and meiosis steps. One of my quietest students who never said a word ended up coming in, and she had wrote a song, and she got in front of the class and performed that song like she was on American Idol. I kid you not. It was amazing. I was so blown away, and she had all the steps in there. She had everything for the steps to mitosis, and whenever it came test time, she knew prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. She knew it. Great. All right, so hopefully you guys got a lot of great resources. I just need to get you to fill out the evaluation before